The democracy resilience networks are an effort to build confidence in our elections, challenge the normalization of violence, and decrease polarization.
We're a cross-partisan collaborative network of individuals committed to working together regardless of party.
The Democracy Resilience Networks are supported by the Carter Center in Arizona, Florida, Georgia, Michigan, North Carolina, and Wisconsin.
We hold several goals out there. First, that we uphold the integrity of the U.S. elections, and two, to promote civil discourse, and three, that we bridge divides of political polarization.
What is the essential thing you have to trust and believe in to have a democracy? Elections.
One consistent theme in the programming has been election education across these 6 states.
The Trusted Elections Tour, we designed a series of town halls that we did in person across the state.
Well, Michiganders for Civic Resilience did an Up North roadshow to go and educate folks about the election process.
I think the best thing that we did all year in Wisconsin was a series of 5 listening sessions around the state to understand at the local level what was happening to trust in institutions.
And it gave us a chance to really connect with people in different areas of Arizona who have very different concerns and come from very different backgrounds.
We took people into supervisor of elections office and let the supervisor of elections actually answer the questions that many of them were hearing, whether they heard it from the left or the right. How do you know that your vote is safe? How do you know it's secure?
And they would say, we disagree vehemently on political issues, but we agree on fair, safe, and secure elections, and we work together to ensure that.
And they came away from that tour being like, these people know what they're doing. We really don't have anything to worry about.
What we decided to do was to form the Commission on the Future of North Carolina Elections. So it ended up with 60 people, Republicans, Democrats, unaffiliated.
Dedicated to analyzing the state's election systems and making recommendations for improvement.
One of the great accomplishments in Georgia, our now annual awards, where we award champions of democracy.
And now this project's being done in 5 or 6 other states.
The Faith Forward Democracy is a multi-faith group of faith leaders. We've begun with what we call the Days of Prayer
that have highlighted the faith community's response to having fair and safe elections.
And also the Carter Center brought a number of state leads and a number of the clerical people on a trip to Northern Ireland.
We went there to learn how they dealt with polarization and overcome that deep division between the Catholics and the Protestants. We came away understanding that even in the most extreme circumstances, you can find a way to bring people together, to unify.
So Bob's on the right side of the aisle, I'm on the left side of the aisle.
You know, he's a Democrat, I'm a Republican, but who cares? We share values, we share common goals for what we want to do in Arizona.
I've come to believe it has to be done at the hyper-local level, the very grassroots, because it's going to have to bubble up from there.
And we have found common ground when we simply approach with one element, and that is to protect democracy.